Today we're going to command Golf Company and Fox Company in our assault on Objective 2 and the follow-on Objectives 3 and Mu Objective Bravo. Fox Company is anticipated to come in about 10 to 20 minutes after mission start, as well as F-18s and 81mm mortars. The way we're going to complete this mission is pretty simple. Due to the last mission's success, we already have recon teams at OP 101, 103, and 104. Because of this, we've been able to spot enemy positions at Objective 2, the outskirts of the objectives to the north, and Objective 3 and Mu Objective Bravo. In coordination with that, we will also be moving Golf Company up to SPF Alpha, where they will occupy those buildings to the west of the objectives and co-locate enemies and engage enemies at will. After this, Fox Company will come in about 10 minutes after mission start, and they will begin their assault on Objective 3. And then once Objective 3 is clear, they will continue following Objectives 2, Bravo, and Objective 2. After this is all clear, all the companies will move to the Mu objective and begin exfil into the next AO. Alright, I was pretty drunk when I first recorded this, so I'm going to just kind of talk through what I'm doing. I basically have one half of a platoon moving up to set up a base of fire on the eastern edge of the SBF Alpha, and then the other half will be moving south and setting them up in those buildings to the south. And my HQ element is going to be up in that mosque area with their scout sniper squad, as well as 2 forward observers and the company HQ. The XO will be in near vicinity in case that HQ building surprisingly gets attacked. Follow on, I do have 2nd platoon from Golf Company. They're all on a pause command, and once I release them, they will be setting up the northern part of SBF Alpha. And once again, the plan here is to utilize these buildings as a support by fire, so when Fox Company comes in from the north, they will have covering fire as they sweep through north to south and clear out Objective 3, 2, and Mu Objective Bravo. Looks like we have our OPs being hit a little bit. I think I'm going to pull these guys back into defilade here. Seems like accurate fire. They definitely knew we were in that OP. And it looks like though these guys are able to make it in without any casualties. I imagine we do have a marksman team. We might go ahead and tell them to pick up the pace just because of the IDF in the area. Our HQ teams are going to go ahead and get on the mosque here. We do have another scout sniper platoon team right there. So those guys are going to get embedded. Once they're embedded, we'll be able to move the rest of our 1st platoon into the southern side of SBF Alpha. We did take some light wounded casualties here from OP1. Not a huge deal. So far we have spotted this bunker here. Doesn't look to be occupied, and we spotted some enemy mortar positions. Looks like our observer team here has spotted them. So with that said, I think we might go ahead and get our 155s to do some counter battery and try and take out these mortars. We're going to go ahead and do a light command, short, personnel, and we will get that situated. Sounds like we do have some mortars over here. We do, and also spotted by this observer team. Unfortunately, they will have to strike that one mortar position first, and then we'll focus on this one next. As of now, though, it does not seem like we're taking any casualties within the town, which is good. We definitely want to avoid that at all costs. Looks like just some predetermined strikes from the enemy force that doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage. Does look like our scout sniper platoon squad is engaging that vehicle. It's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and push this AAV up here to OP 104, and we might occupy this building actually.
West fire mission out.
It does seem like strikes are over, so I may push out a team. I think I'm going to split the teams here. I'm going to send the fully functional squad back up to OP1, and anything that needs to be relayed can be relayed to the Alpha team from 3rd Squad, and further on to the rest of the BLT. Let's see, what do we got? We got enemy fortified position. We got an RPG here. We got an enemy trench line. We do have some enemies here. Seems like we got a heavy machine gun around this area. That'll be a good 155. And yeah, I want to go ahead and keep these guys on the... I'm going to go ahead and keep these guys with the close firing arc so they don't engage super far enemies. I do not need them to know that we know where they are. I'd rather just go ahead and call in a strike on them if possible. Already figured enemies would be in that tree line. It's a pretty good spot to put enemy infantry, maybe some anti-tank or machine guns. But now we have confirmation that they are sure there, and we will be able to call in a fire mission once our 155s are free. Looks like we do have some infantry trying to engage from this building here. They got pushed off of their firing position very fast, just due to the effective fire from our AAVs and everything. We do have another RPG coming off from the firing line up here. I'm not too worried about it. Seems to be this team here. We're going to push our AAVs up to get eyes on this OBJ here at OBJ 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to push this AAV up as well. We're going to dismount our HQ team. We're going to push them to level 1 of this building, and we're going to push our SMA out as well. So you got enemies in this building here. Not too worried about them. Our SBF is getting set up pretty well. Hopefully we can keep that trend going as we continue on with this mission and as Fox Company comes in, which should be momentarily. We're already about 10 minutes in, so we should be seeing Fox Company any minute now. Alright, so at this point, I have all my guys weapons free. They're engaging the objective areas in any enemy locations, op 4 locations that they see, just to maintain suppress fire, try and do as much damage as possible. And I'm also assuming that Fox Company will be in here any moment now, and that northern side is very exposed, so the more suppression we can gain now, the easier it will be to maneuver them along that northern edge. I do end up killing a bunch of Op 4 in the trenches, pushing them off their location. So far, I'd say our SPF is set and they are conducting effective fires onto Op 4 locations, which is going to make it easier for my Fox company to move through, sweep through north to south, and get into the objectives. We'll have our scout platoon from second squad from scout platoon rather, call in we'll do medium short personnel strike on this tree line, trying to displace those mortars so they won't pose a threat to our Fox company when they eventually come in from the north. We're about 13 minutes in, so we're almost between that 10 and 20 minute mark, so they should be in mission here any second now. We were able to disable a vehicle down here and displace this enemy squad from their mortar position here. I think I'm ready to pull up this AAV, this one, and we'll pull this one out. So now we'll have all our AAVs set up on this SBF. Oh, we got one more here. It's not much, but it is honest fucking work. Meanwhile, we are still suppressing these guys over here, locking down that objective, as well as this RPG team in this trench line. I would love to get more fire support on this area, so let's go ahead and try and make that happen. What do we have available to us? We do have a Cobra. Let's see if we can't just strike this infantry with the Cobra and take that out immediately. Still got those guys on the mortars in that tree line. Not too worried about. We're sending our observation team and a scout team from one of our rifle squads across this open area to that next trench line right there. We do have machine guns set up, although they are not able to see much at all. So with that said, let's go ahead and try and push them up a little bit more. Have them deploy. Oh, we're taking fire, so let's halt movement there. We're going to go ahead and I would love to pop smoke out that way. Smoke has been popped. I wonder if we can't get... Yeah, there we go. Let's get some fire suppression on this trench line over here. If we can, that's going to be a priority right now for Fox Company so they can continue maneuvers. If we can push them off this trench line, that would be fantastic. So yeah, jump in and out of this video a lot, but that's because I did a lot of rambling. So to make it short and concise, basically what I do here is I set up all these guys on the northern side of SBS Alpha to suppress that trench line in those buildings. And as you could see, some of them are a little off with that first rip from the Mark 19 and that AV being way overhead. They end up eventually getting dialed in, which allows my Fox company to move up and get entry into that northern side of the trench line. Due to the effective fires from SPF Alpha, I elect to just send the whole squad up there to amass manpower at that entry point, so it's easier for them to kill any bad guys that are within that trench line. With that all said, I do also choose to move my machine guns up and break them down because they're no longer going to be needed at their current positions. They can't even engage from where they're at currently, so I take this time to break them down and maneuver around. I do have that one kind of help suppress the building, but I end up breaking them down anyways and bringing them up towards the trench line so we can get a effective maneuver team with our Fox company in case Golf company can't engage something appropriately. We have our friendly scout team here engaging the enemies in this trench line. Looks like we're pushing out some guys as well. With that said, we're going to push up the rest of the squad up this way.
Shot, over.
And we'll push this HQ team out here, just create some dispersion within the platoon. Do have an enemy HQ element up on that roof. This guy's holding strong. Alright, the rear element is here. I believe this is the rear element. So it's not even, it's like half a company. A little less. Platoon plus. For sure. We got some Syrians running away. We're going to try and engage them as we go down this trench line here.
Flash, over. Flash, out.
We can go ahead and tell this guy who cease fire because he's about to shoot on some friendlies.
Effect, over.
And we'll have these guys push up.
Roger, fire perfect.
We're going to have friendlies engage that slope target over there on that far side of the trench. Delete target there. They're going to engage these guys not surrendering in the trench because we do not commit war crimes here. Effectively suppressing this tree line, which is good. Everything is going according to plan. Coordinated fires are going well. Joint suppression is happening, so I'm pretty pleased with that for sure. We have these guys trying to boogie out of here. Oh god. The fracture side. The fracture side. Oh my goodness. Please take cover.
At attack position, ingress to target.
Guys, I think
Ready to engage.
I think they're surrendering, guys.
Here.
Alright, well, with that said, let's go ahead and push this other squad up here. they will be managing that trench line over to the south.
Ready to engage. Roger, clear hot. Egressing.
Oh no. Got some enemies in this building engaging us. We're gonna split the teams up again here. One team's gonna move down here. Seems like suppressed fire is happening pretty well. We got our airstrike coming in on this mortar tube. I don't think they're going to be able to engage effectively from there. We have USS Sampan ready to fire. Giving them a light target over that way. I'm gonna have this guy come back and do buddy aid on his buddy that went down, and we're gonna have this team assault over to that next trench line. When they are ready, we're gonna have them move up through this trench line.
Over.
Second or third squad is gonna assault from this trench line into this building.
Roger, fire for effect.
Yes, sir. Keep your heads down.
Turn that shit to rubble, my boy. Alright, so at this point, I got inside that building. That's my foothold to launch into OBJ3. Fox Company, I'm spreading them out. I'm going to get a squad up into that tree line to the east. And then I'm going to continue flowing everyone else south through the buildings until we get into OBJ3. And basically after that, we should be pretty easy going into me objective Bravo. With the current time limit though, I do realize I'm probably not going to be able to get into objective 2. Unfortunately, that squad kind of got caught out there in the open with those guys in those buildings. It's unfortunate. Definitely something I probably shouldn't have done, but you know, I was drinking, so didn't really care and didn't even think about it. Anyways, after they secure this building, we will think about moving into objective 3. I do end up calling airstrikes on it because I got tired of doing the building clearing shit. I think that's like the worst part of the game is dealing with buildings, and that's across the whole board. That's the whole franchise. And the easiest way to deal with them is to just simply not and level it with a couple F-18 500-pound bombs. So that's what I elect to do. And we do end up getting the squad in there. Those 2 survivors end up staying in there for the duration of the mission. And we do pick up those casualties in the field. You're silly, dude. Just sit down. Sit down, brother. You're done. Fuck, that's so many casualties out in the open. I fucked up. You better kill motherfuckers, dude. I'm not even playing. Fuck.
En route to IP.
Just hide, just hide, just hide. It's okay, just hide. Once these guys get a little bit closer, I'll do it right now. I'll send these guys up. We should be able to attack here. Set up a good crossfire for this location. Set up a kill box in this back area over here. And once that kill box is set, that'll be wraps for those guys.
Roger. Cleared hot.
Hide these guys again. Because of this building in number J3. I would imagine we'd be able to suppress them from the second level of this building. Maybe not. You would think, though, that you would. Push the squad up to this building, up to that wall. And they will be responsible for killing that RPG team. This team is going to move up to this wall and they will clear out OBJ3 objective area. You guys are good. You don't need to hide or anything anymore.
Over. Roger.
Just push you out to the first floor outside. We're doing buddy aid on those guys in the open area, so that's good. We got these guys embarked up. Let's push them down to here. And we'll disembark the squad and we'll get them on that wall.
Shot over. Shot out.
Before we commit oh god, who is fucking
Break, break, break. Abort, abort, abort. Over. Break, break, break. Abort, abort, abort.
yeah, let's cease fire on those fire missions. And those
Fire
airstrikes.
perfect. Over.
Alright, let's get in that level 1. That definitely has their heads down right now. There's no way they're fucking able to engage anything after that. Shell shock like a motherfucker. Let's push these guys up here. Are you fucking kidding me? No way.
Roger, aboard.
Okay. I guess a Makarov took my fucking boy out. That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, good on them, honestly. They just fucking got bombed with 500 pounds of explosives, you know? Like, impressive. Impressive. Damn, I did should really just fuck this. Unfortunate. Got a few injured here. Sucks. Let's embark another team who's not doing like crazy shit right now. Let's embark this team and get them pushed up towards OJ Bravo. Yeah, absolutely no way they're effectively able to engage anything anymore. So let's get a team in there. Maybe not. Suppress that area and then we'll get a team in there. Alright, that building is secure.
Keep moving. Let's go.
Should be able to go to this building next, secure that. Alright, so realizing the time here, I do end up breaking my squads down that were in the buildings and mount them up in the AAV because my plan is to push them over to Objective Bravo just to make sure we get bodies on the objective and cleared out for the victory conditions. And if you look in the bottom right, I'm already over time by I think about 3 minutes at this point. So I'm trying to get there as fast as possible while utilizing the Mark 19s and M2s on the AAVs to kind of cover themselves as they push up, along with the supporting elements from Fox Company that are also suppressing the building and that tall tower mosque-like building near the objective.
Watch out. Enemy infantry.
Surrender
Hands
now!
up!
Look out. Enemy contact.
Get up and put your hands in the air!
Total victory from us. We have 4 men killed, 14 wounded, and 2 armored vehicles lost. It looks like we didn't inflict enough casualties on them. Second squad combined got a total of about 29 kills. That's almost a platoon worth of men that one squad took out. Incredible.